Welcome to episode 6 of Knights of the Square Table. We're going to cover World Cup talk, NBA Finals, NHL Finals, and much more. Stick around to the end, you'll learn something new. I'm Evan, to my right's Evan, to my left's Jack, and to my far left is Jacob. What is our first topic today, Jack?
Nixon 5!
What are your thoughts?
I have none. Jalen Brunson is the greatest player of all time.
Is he the greatest Nick of all time?
Greatest Nick, probably not greatest player of all time.
He's probably not the greatest Nick of all time.
Well, I mean, does he already get put past Patrick Ewing? Is he already put past Patrick Ewing?
I think he needs like 2 more years.
Alright, well then is he put past Melo?
Yes.
Yes?
That's Melo.
I mean, Melo was like a dog for the franchise, but...
Yeah.
Keelan was there for like 7 years, and maybe a little bit more, but...
Yeah. Boring. He doesn't need to like say yeah, you know what I mean?
Look, it was a boring series, if I'm being real with you.
It was the most exciting series of all time. I don't know what you're talking about. The Knicks got down more by 10 in every single game and won 4 out of the 5.
Yeah, I just dislike the Knicks, so I'm boring series.
Look, the Spurs folded. They're a good group, but they weren't resilient enough. They really needed to close out these games. It should have been. They should have been able to close out, and they didn't. Wemby missed those 2 free throws. I mean, his pass to the back of Stephon Castle. There were some mistakes. De'Aaron Fox not shooting the ball, not holding on to it. Look, it was just a whole big mess up for the Spurs. They could have taken that to a 7-game series, and they didn't. They really needed to play better than that. But no, the Knicks deserved it. It's going to be interesting to see where they rank amongst all-time teams, because statistically they're one of the best teams ever. But the fact that they have no superstars like the 2021 Bucks, the 96 Bulls, with Jordan and Giannis, like we don't know in history put them down because they don't have a true superstar.
You're not calling 45 points in a closeout game a superstar?
I'm not calling Jalen Brunson a superstar. He's not top 5 in the league.
It's one of the worst games to win the finals in a long time.
Name 5 players. Name 5 players that Jalen Brunson's better than. Or no. Alright, I'll name 5 players right now that he's worse than. He's worse than Shea. He's worse than Jokic. He's worse than Giannis. He's worse than Ant.
Oh, hell no.
Yes,
he's better than Anthony Edwards.
I'd rather take Ant.
Oh, I take Ant.
That's delusional. Did Anthony Edwards win the championship? I think not.
Then we look at his team.
Let's be real here. Giannis to the Timberwolves would be a great.
That's not happening, no.
I just said it would be a great.
Give it like 2
I want Giannis
over him.
I want Giannis to the Wizards.
You're taking Cooper Flag over Brunson?
In like 2 years, yeah.
No. I would.
Alright, so, look, good for the Knicks. They had their parade. Big deal.
They assaulted a bunch of Spurs.
Yeah. Tons of people showed up. Lines were hours and hours long.
If you wanted to get into the ceremony, you had to show up the day before.
I will say this. I feel like, don't you believe OG Anunoby's a little bit too stoic? Like, he's just like, yeah.
Not just him.
It's just, I don't feel like there's any celebration out of him. At the parade.
He's from a lackluster finals.
He smiled. That's the most emotion we've ever seen out of OG Anunoby ever.
Yes. So now on to the NHL Finals. And, it's important that we cover these two together because of their similarities. Big deal on the NHL Finals. Canes winning in 6. Golden Knights look awful in their elimination game. Canes up 3-2. Golden Knights really need to put one together. They just couldn't do it. They look sloppy. I have a lot of criticisms. Bad passing. Honestly, just bad shooting. It's look. Don't get me wrong. My prediction was the Golden Knights to win. Good job for Bussy. He put the Canes on his back with some just unbelievable saves. Good job to the whole team. They all deserved it. They were knocking on the door for years. That's my take. The Golden Knights should have played better though. When Eichel missed that shot in the third period with like 4 minutes left, he goes off the crossbar. That's the moment I knew it was over. Thoughts, Jacob?
Yeah,
I watched the game. It was not a great game from the Golden Knights, but I did like the goaltending from the Golden Knights. Had a couple good saves to keep the game close, but then it just went all downhill.
I would agree with that. Yeah, Carter Hart played pretty good.
They did stop Jordan Stahl from scoring, so
Yeah.
if there's a small reconciliation, but to not score when you get what was a 5-minute major in like the second period, that was kind of the death.
Now there were in this series a ton of milestones reached, some things that never happened, and I do want to cover a good amount of them. Like the first major one is Taylor Hall is the first player to ever get drafted, win MVP, and win the finals with 3 different teams. He got drafted by the Oilers first overall, won the MVP with the Devils, and then won the Stanley Cup with, obviously, the Canes. It's just a pretty cool thing to see, just to know, honestly. Other news, they had the parade, the Canes had their parade, looked pretty nice. At the ceremony, it was neat. At the ceremony, Nick Deslauriers, he signed at the ceremony an extending contract, 2 years, $875,000 a year for a contract. While he was at the ceremony, it's not a major deal, but it is neat that he signed it at the Stanley Cup Finals.
Is that league minimum now?
Yeah, I believe so. But he earned it. I mean, he played that. So that's all I have for the NHL Finals. Now, we do have just a good amount of NHL offseason to cover. And I'll get us started. Biggest trade that has happened in a long time, because the NHL offseason so far has not disappointed. Brady Tkachuk to the Florida Panthers for 3 firsts, one of them a conditional first, and a second-round pick. What are your thoughts?
I'm glad that he gets to go play with his brother.
Yeah, it's gonna be a monster team.
If they don't get injured, because they've been injured the last couple seasons.
Yeah.
If they're healthy, I think they could win.
Yeah, the Panthers a bit of an older side, right?
Yeah.
They did not make the playoffs. So they won back-to-back cups. They're trying to get back into the mix. It's an all-in move to try to get one last run at it.
Yeah, it's a win-now move. But it is really cool to see them be a duo, because obviously, they share a podcast. They're pretty close. I think the chemistry's gonna be there.
Not as good as our podcast, though.
Yeah.
And the 4 nations where they had the fight, in the first, no one else watched.
Yes, in the first couple seconds.
Yeah.
All right, now we do have a lot more to cover. Let's do it reasonably quick. The other biggest news, just fulfillment and sadness from the hockey community. Jonathan Toews retiring. It's it's fulfilling, but he's a legend of the game. Easily first ballot Hall of Famer. His career stats: 16 years, played 1,449 games, 1,149 games. He had 383 goals, 529 assists, 912 points in those games. He had 8 All-Star appearances and 3 Stanley Cups. Honestly, just a great career. Like I said, as a fan, it's sad to see him retire, but it is very fulfilling. It is very fulfilling. He had a legendary career. Any thoughts?
Great player. Sad to see him go, and hope he has a great golfing career now.
Yeah. Other huge news: Darren Radish traded from the Tampa Bay Lightning to the Leafs, and then the Leafs signed him for an 8x8 contract, 8 years, $8.5 million a year. The biggest raise any player over 30 has ever gotten, a $7.525 million raise, with his previous contract being set at $975,000 a year. Toronto is getting the first overall pick in the draft, probably Gavin McKenna. They're going for a win-now thing. They want to really turn this franchise around, and look, signing him for an 8-year contract, a little bit much, but it is a win. It's a big win trade. This is gonna put the Leafs up there.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts? Jack?
I think if you're going to give a player an 8-year extension, but they're over 30, that's a very risky move if you think about 4 or 5 years down the line. and the production drop off, especially in a sport as physical as hockey.
So are you hoping for like an Alex Ovechkin situation where he actually plays kind of decent throughout?
I mean, you have Brad Marchand playing at 38 years old right now, so
And Ovechkin's 40 and still had 30 goals this season. So
yeah, it's a big deal. All right, so we got other stuff. Some quick things. Vegas Golden Knights coach John Torrell will not be retiring after the finals lost. Sergei Bobrovsky, at the age 37, is looking for a 6 or 7 year contract worth about $42 million. That's what his agent's saying. That's what he's looking for. Zach Benson will possibly extend with the Sabres for a $7 million AAV contract for 7 years, so total around $49 million. We don't know yet, but that is what he's looking for. Other big news. This is completely just. The Bruins have announced they will retire Patrice Bergeron's number. I mean, that's a given. He did so much for that team. Any thoughts on that? I mean, he just deserved it. Capitals signed head coach Spencer Carberry to a multi-year extension. Any thoughts? Nice. Although you did miss playoffs last year with him as the coach, do you think he'll get better?
When was the last playoff series win? Like 4 years ago?
No, the year before. We were
Yeah.
number one year before that.
Yeah. Future Evan. Another note. The 2026 NHL Hall of Fame class has been announced. Most notably, Patrice Bergeron, Carey Price, Pekka Rinne, and Keith Tkachuk are all four newest members of the National League Hall of Fame. That's a big deal. Obviously well-deserved. You might know the last name Tkachuk from the brothers that are currently in the league. If you're younger, if you're older, you probably know Keith Tkachuk. All well-deserved, long, great careers from each and every one of them, and that's really it. Other finals news, I know we just taking a little break from off-season stuff. It is the most watched NHL playoffs in history. That's a big deal. Look, hockey, the Stanley Cup is the ultimate trophy, and it's got to be watched more.
The ultimate hockey trophy.
No, it's the ultimate trophy in sports. There's no better trophy.
World Cup.
No.
Better. World Cup's 4 times better.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
4 times better.
All right.
Because it happens every 4 years.
Yeah, it makes it better.
Hell no.
Yeah,
There's no harder trophy in sports to win than
World Cup.
World Cup is
Hell
You
no.
only get to compete
Hell
once
no.
every 4 years.
And I
You
mean,
don't
like,
you don't get players given to you you can't trade for players. It's just you get what you get. You have to win with that team.
soccer is an infinitely easier sport than hockey. So I mean, how are you going to tell? Like
Vegas-
yes, maybe the World Cup only comes around once every 4 years, but soccer is a much harder. I mean, much easier sport than hockey.
And they do choose the players that they.
Only for you can only kind of choose. Like if you're born here and you're raised here, yeah. But that's still what you get 2 choices.
It's less physically demanding of the sport, but harder. No.
Yes,
You're competing with all
hockey is
300.
much harder.
All 316 countries.
Tell me this:
316 countries versus 36 teams.
soccer is less physical. It's a slower paced game. It's in a much bigger arena, so you have more time to think. In hockey, the net is yay big. So in soccer, it's like twice the size of the room. I
Except
mean,
the keepers can actually move, unlike hockey where they're kind of just sitting there.
yeah, but they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get.
And not to mention, you have to be more talented to play hockey. That's just a fact. Hockey, you need better hand-eye coordination than soccer.
You have less competition though to get the pro.
Yeah,
Well,
hockey's only played in 8 countries across the world. Soccer is the most.
Yeah, it's literally played by not almost. It's played by every country. We have countries with only 100,000 people competing in the World Cup right now.
Look, I guarantee you, if you asked someone who's an equal soccer fan and equal hockey fan, I guarantee you, if you ask them, would you rather watch World Cup soccer versus Stanley Cup
They're saying
playoffs
World Cup
hockey? They're
every
taking
day.
Stanley Cup.
Every person ever who likes
Hell
soccer
no.
says World Cup.
It's a much more fast-paced game. It's a much more difficult game.
I'm not saying normal soccer and hockey is obviously, like, hockey could be more fun to watch than normal soccer. When it comes to the World Cup, that is the
We
most
can
fun sport.
test
Tell me
this
this.
tomorrow.
What
We
about the World Cup is more entertaining to watch?
First of all, it's your country. It's not just some team of random players.
All right, I can say that about the
It's national. You're like sense of nationalism. So every 4 years. 4 years.
All right,
And
Long
you
time.
have to qualify for it in the first place.
Yeah, players will only
Alright.
play like 3 World Cups before they're done.
Most players only get one.
Exactly.
So that's the only argument for actual difficulty, though.
And I'm not saying it's a more difficult sport, but it's difficulty-wise,
It's
we're
harder
talking
to win
about
that trophy.
yeah,
No,
way
it's
harder.
definitely not.
No, you actually have to go through the qualifying. You actually have to qualify, and that's harder. There's only 48 spots. There's 200 something nations.
Tell me this: if you could skate, like if you could actually skate and play hockey, which one would you be more terrified of? Playing in the Stanley Cup playoffs or playing in the World Cup?
Stanley Cup because I don't skate.
Well, if you could actually play hockey,
I made a
if you
few
could play,
moves.
if you could play hockey as well as you could play soccer, just proportionately, which one would you be more scared of playing?
That's not what I'm scared of. I'm debating how hard
I
it
have
is
a
to
point.
win the
I have a
trophy.
point.
Yeah, but they play a lot
They
harder.
don't
than
kill
hockey.
people over hockey. They kill people over the World
They
Cup.
do.
That's
Someone-
unnecessary, though.
someone-
It doesn't matter. Just
What are you pointing at?
Dusty May to the Mavericks. Breaking news on the podcast. Michigan's head coach is leaving the program to go to Dallas. That is.
All right. Point being, we've spent too long on this. Comment your opinions in the comments below. I want to hear them.
you're objectively wrong. I think the World Cup's not the
That's
biggest
You're
trophy.
definitely wrong. But another huge deal. Bobby McMahon re-signed with the Kraken, 6 years, $5.75 million a year for a total of $34.5 million. Last year he had 29 goals, 17 assists in 78 games. Decent stats. I don't know if he was worth $5.75 million a year, but say what you will. Alexander Komanov he is expected to get drafted and on skates. He is 7'4". He is as tall as
7'4".
he is as tall as Victor Wembanyama, and he's expected.
On skates.
Yeah, on skates.
So it's like 7 feet flat. But yeah.
He is expected to get drafted.
I didn't
Edmonton
play hockey that tall.
Oilers have also drafted, or they not drafted. They have signed Jason Dickinson to a 5-year, $20 million a year with a $4 million ABV. His stats for last year were 64 games, 7 goals, 10 assists, 17 points. That's not that great. I don't know if I'd sign him for 4 years, $4 million. Otherwise, there was some news reporting. Apparently, when the Canes traded Mikko Rantanen away, they could have gotten Jason Robertson. However, they went for Logan Stankoven. Do what you will with that. I don't know if that was the right trade. Clearly, it was. I mean, they won the Stanley Cup, but that is still a little bit, I don't know if I'd. Jason Robertson is a beast.
Back on the 7'4" dude, he could probably just reach across the entire zone with just his stick. Like,
Yeah, but it's not like too big for hockey.
yeah, he gets one body check to the ankles and he's done.
That's what I'm thinking.
Alright, next topic, NBA.
Alright, NBA, we just had breaking news, as I said earlier. Dusty May is finalizing a deal to play for your Dallas Mavericks.
I'm not
Or not play.
I switched mid-season back to the next.
Bandwagon.
Yeah.
No, not a bandwagon.
Yes, that's a
Well, my
bandwagon.
parents are from New York Knicks fans. How am I bandwagon?
You switched the year we win a title. That's
No,
how
I switched
the
before you
bandwagon.
did. I switched mid-season when you guys weren't the best team in the league. I was a bandwagon.
Anyway, Dusty May.
Someone else.
Dusty May is going to coach Mavericks. This is insane news. He's leaving Michigan. Just won national championship there. And now the Mavericks get him. And I think it's great move for Dallas. Yeah, he'll get to coach Cooper Flag. He knows how to. He's coached against Cooper Flag. He knows how to deal with it. And now we turn to the NBA draft, where it's probably one of the Michigan players headed to Dallas.
Yeah.
You got Dane Mara, Morris Johnson, or Yaxel Lendeborg, all on the championship-winning team that are lottery projected players.
Other big news in
Understand.
the NBA offseason. There's some stuff. CJ McCollum agrees to a 1-year extension with the Hawks worth $21 million.
We don't have to talk about all these.
What?
We don't have to talk about all these.
Just quick. 2016 Cavs, if you've seen it online, they got back together for a golf meet. Just neat. Guard Colin Giuseppe intends to sign a 4-year, $48 million contract to return to the Suns. Kevin Porter Jr. or no, not Kevin Porter Jr.
Contagious Caldwell.
Yeah. Goes for he's going for a $21.6 million option with the Grizzlies. Guard Jordan Goodwin intends to return to the Suns for a 3-year, $19 million contract. D-Book is changing his number from 1 to 15 to honor his contract. Another big thing for the Wizards, Alex Sarr just underwent foot surgery. Let's see how he does. He needs to get better for next season because they could be a beast team next year. Bulls hired Thiago Splitter as new head coach. Brunson could sign a $400 million extension in the coming years, a 5-year contract for $400 million in the coming years. Trae Young is declining his $49 million player option and instead is probably going to go back to Washington, but for a contract in the ballpark of 3 years, $120 million. What do you think about that? That's kind of insane, in declining a $49 million extension.
Well, I think he'd rather the security, his injury history, and I don't think he's going to get as much on the open market next year if he sticks with the option.
Yeah,
With
I would
the
agree.
incoming free agency class.
He hasn't been looking too great.
I mean, do you not think he will be better next year?
I think he will, but the free agency class next year is going to be tougher. You got Donovan Mitchell, at least for guards.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, Deuce McBride.
Hello, this is Future Evan, later in the day from recording. I just want to let you know we got a notification. Trae Young signs a 4-year, $212 million contract. It's a big deal. That's why he opted out of his $49 million option. And it should be good for the Wizards. It should be good for him. It's a little bit much for Trae, but with what they're building, with the likely Debanza, and if you don't trade away Anthony Davis, and then you have Alex Sarr after his foot surgery, it could be really successful for the Wizards and turn him into a playoff contender if he turns back into his best years. Other really recent news, Aaron Wiggins is sent to the Hawks from the Oklahoma City Thunder for 2 second-round picks. Do what you will with that information.
I have thoughts. That is a horrific trade for the Thunder unless they're trading for a big name star. Because why are you getting rid of one of the better role players in the NBA who's on a secure $9 million a year contract through 2029 for a pair of seconds? For the Hawks, this is an amazing trade. They absolutely fleeced the Thunder. And the only thing I can think about the Thunder is like they're trying to go after Giannis. And that's like the only thought.
They definitely could do that.
They won't have enough. There's not going to be enough cap space.
That's why they're trading him, is what I'm saying. They have a deal lined up.
Yeah, but Giannis is like what? He's on a $50-something million contract.
Yeah, you would trade Isaiah Hartenstein or Jada.
I don't know if that's
Jada's
right.
on 40.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, you trade Jada.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I feel like they could have easily won.
It was kind of broke, though.
Yeah.
They didn't win. It's broke.
I don't know. They could have easily won, though. And I think if they beat the Spurs, I think they beat the Knicks.
They can't beat the Spurs. How are they beating the Knicks? We're going to do a little bit of rundown of the NBA prospects here. The draft is tomorrow night, so make sure you tune in. That's 8 o'clock on ESPN. We're going to see where all the good stars go. And we're going to go through the first 2 players. We got Darren Peterson, guard out of Kansas. We got a big 3 in this class.
I don't think he's going 1 overall. I think
It's probably going to be Debanza, but just run down. He's a good shooter. The big main issues with him, he's athletic, amazing defender, but the injury risk. He had dealt with a hamstring cramps throughout the entire last year. Didn't play out very much for Kansas, and that was a major issue.
Yeah, I think he'll be good. I think he'll be really good. He's got high upside. I think he could be a really good player in the NBA, but we'll have to see what happens.
And then AJ Debanza, he's a true
shooter.
AJ Debanza is a true scoring guard out of BYU. Multiple 40-point games last year. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see some crazy move from the Utah Jazz to acquire him because the Jazz owner spent millions of dollars to get him to BYU in the first place. Just to have him in the state of Utah, and it seems their plan all along was to get him. Then Cam Boozer, he's a strong, sturdy. He is a fully grown man at the age of 19. Dominated the college ranks, won Wooden Award.
I mean, I think he will have a shorter career though.
Boozer?
Yeah. I would say back to Debanza though. I mean, are we talking? Is he a generational talent?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he's Cooper Flag generational.
No,
but I think he's gonna be really good.
I think he'll be a good player. Yeah.
I mean, what is his ceiling? Top 5, top 10 in the NBA?
Top 5, top 10. I mean, he could be James Harden level.
No, that's too high.
No, I think he could.
Are we talking prime James Harden or
Maybe like
nobody's ever reached him?
2018 James Harden. Not like 17 or 16.
18 is fine.
2019 James Harden. When he was with Russ, James Harden.
Oh,
That's possible.
Um,
Not likely though.
look, you don't know this, but my favorite prime player is James Harden. I think he should make, if you had an all-time starting five lineup with everyone in their primes, James Harden should be the starting point guard.
Nope.
But yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Steph.
I'm taking Harden.
Steph.
I'm
Yeah.
taking
Steph.
I'm taking best year Harden over best year Steph.
Steph, Jordan, Braun.
Yeah.
You're taking Braun over KD?
Hell yeah.
Braun at the 3.
Why would you take Braun over
Duncan
KD?
at the 4.
Why would
Shaq
you
at
take
5.
Braun over KD?
Or Jokic at, actually I'd take Jokic at the
He's an
5.
idiot. Taking Braun over KD's insane. If you're gonna have Steph at your point, wouldn't you want the chemistry they played together?
No, I'd want you
Yeah,
have Jokic
Jokic
to
anyway.
pass to him.
You would want Jokic at your
Yes,
Steph?
for the chemistry.
He is insane! Why would you want Jokic over Hakeem? If you had Hakeem and Tim Duncan in the front court, nobody's scoring on you.
Spacing.
Nobody's scoring on you. You get spacing with Harden. And if you have Steph on your team, you get spacing with Steph.
It just seems like too much.
Alright, what's your starting five? All-time starting five
I
right
just
now.
told you.
You said what?
Curry, Jordan, Braun, Duncan, Jokic.
Alright, my starting five is easily whooping them. Harden, Jordan, Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan, Hakeem. That's easily
I think
whooping
you're
them.
just naming all the big names, bro.
He just took 5 ball handlers, people who need the ball in their hands at all times. Steph, off
Tim
player.
Duncan doesn't.
Jokic, amazing passing.
Kobe and Jordan are never ever going to be good together.
He didn't say Kobe.
He said Kevin Durant and Jordan. Kevin Durant and Jordan, you took 2 of the exact same player, just at different heights.
Prime Kevin Durant was
great.
it was in DPOY.
He was great.
He was in DPOY voting. And Jordan was in DPOY. I have
And LeBron's basketball IQ is off the charts.
Yeah.
not prime. His prime basketball IQ is not what it is now.
2016 LeBron.
Yeah, I'm taking
3-1 comebacks.
I'm taking 2018
That's all I
Kevin
need to
Durant over
hear.
2016 LeBron.
No,
Yes.
that's an insane take.
2016 LeBron's probably one of the best primes. And not the best, but maybe like top 3.
Lengthy tangents this episode. Alright, I think we run through a few more names just a little bit. Caleb Wilson, pure NBA draft back too. Caleb Wilson is pure athleticism. Just like can jump out of the gym, but not really very refined in any other area. Great defender though. And then we got some guards. Keaton Wagler, just fundamentally sound. Darius Acuff, true scorer, Trae Young-esque. And Kingston Fleming, Sprainburst, Mikael Brown Jr. other names to watch out for.
Yeah, I would agree. That's kind of my similar list for your NBA draft predictions. All right, are we gonna start talking about the arguably one of the bigger topics of this?
The biggest topic in the world.
Alright, so,
The World
if this is the last
Cup.
episode, we did our game predictions, and we're going to do a competition here. You get 3 points if you get the right score, 1 point if you get
Stupid. Let me
the-
just put
the
that on
right-
record.
1 point if you get the right result. Winner gets to slap the loser in the face with a tortilla.
Alright,
Why-
we did this
You're
before.
gonna
No,
say-
not right now. At the end of the World Cup. It's a cumulative.
Can I just say this is a stupid game?
Right now, Jacob's in first with 12. I'm in second with 9. Evan's in third with 7. Evan is in last with 3
I
points.
didn't agree to this before.
Hey, I agreed to this.
Alright.
And then, so we'll do the predictions at the end of the segment, but first we're going to go through each team's performance group by group.
Yes.
So we got Group A, Mexico in first, and then South Korea, Czechia, South Africa ready now.
We can talk about this briefly. Mexico, good for them. I mean, they're lucky winning against South Korea. Definitely could have gone either way. But good for them pulling out on top.
I think South Korea is the clear second best team in this group.
Yeah.
They smoke South Africa.
That was a lot better team than I was expecting.
Group E, Group of Peace, Canada, Switzerland, Bosnia, Qatar.
Yeah, this is an interesting group.
Evans.
Oh,
World
yeah,
Cup champion,
my pick is
Switzerland.
Switzerland. My pick is Switzerland.
Yeah, they're done for.
Round of 32 exit incoming.
No.
Oh, we did talk about that one player who broke his bone, his ankle.
Marconi.
Right. Prayers for you, dude.
Yeah. Bro, the coach said you could hear the bone snap from the sideline.
Not pretty to watch. I don't think it was intentional though, so
No, yeah, you could see the player
Yeah,
put his
definitely.
hands over his head as soon as he heard.
they're like, I hope you get better. I hope this is not your last World Cup.
All right, first group, we're going to spend some time on Group C. Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, and then Haiti's eliminated.
Yeah. All right.
I like Morocco. I like them a lot.
This is tough for me. Brazil definitely has like the opportunity to be a really good team. I'm still not seeing it. Even after their.
I don't know if they're gonna pull it together.
We have to see how they perform against Scotland.
Like Vinny's been doing decent. Rafinha not doing anything.
Rafinha hasn't done much.
Yeah.
their chemistry, Brazil's chemistry just didn't click for me.
It's been disappointing.
And Morocco, they've been exactly how I expected.
Yeah.
Just
Good.
good.
Yeah.
Solid team.
And Scotland, the Tartan Army have taken
Good for
over
them.
Boston. Boston is going to see rise in tourism to Scotland the next year.
I really do think Scotland had a good showing. They might make it. All right, next group.
Group D, the United States of America in first with 6 points. We've clinched the group. We will be playing July 1st in the round of 32 game. And following out Australia, Paraguay, and then Turkey. Very disappointing. Already eliminated.
Yeah.
You can't get a single goal against the Red.
101 shots, I think, and 0 goals.
No, it was like 62 shots and 0 goals.
Dude, the U.S. is gonna make it to the finals against Switzerland. They're gonna lose to Switzerland, but they're gonna make it to the finals.
I do think that is actually a dark horse team, though. I mean, they have the drive to go and do like.
We got the home
things.
crowd behind us.
Yeah.
We got our dynamo, Christian Pulisic, Sergio Dest players who can create on their own.
I like the Australian team. I just don't think they have any real shots.
Australia is just like physical.
It's just
They're just a bunch of.
They got that Aussie brutality. You know what I mean?
I think they're just around 32.
The rest of us are playing soccer. They're playing rugby. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Another sport that.
Let's go USA though.
Another sport.
I will say USA's looking great all around. I would say. I mean, like the defense could do a little bit better.
We got our first clean sheet in like 10 games.
Yeah.
And it probably shouldn't have been a clean sheet. They missed a couple of wide open shots.
We need to do better. That second half was really bad. We need to settle in, especially when it's 2-0 lead. We need to do better.
Considering we didn't have Pulisic for the game.
Yeah, agreed. Winning 2-0 against Australia without Pulisic means I think we're a real contender.
Alright, Group E, your favorite team, Germany, Ivory Coast, have clinched the lead. Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and Curacao getting their first ever World Cup point with the draw against Ecuador.
Yeah, Ecuador sucked. I thought they would be better.
Ecuador,
That was a game of terrible. I mean, it was just bad.
Ecuador yet to score a goal in this tournament.
The Germany game, amazing, phenomenal to watch against Ivory Coast. The comeback was great. Undav is great. I don't think he should be starting, but I think all the German players are pretty good. I think it's a solid team. I don't think they have a chance to win the entire
Germany
thing.
just lacked the top of clinical finishing. I think they probably need to play Voltamata. He hasn't gotten it yet. He was pretty good for Newcastle last year.
I really do think Undav should be the striker. I definitely think he understands to get the ball in the net.
That game was very exciting to watch, though. It really had me.
Havertz is just not. I mean, he's a good player, and I know it's just not clicking for him right now. I think we need to give Undav the starting spot. Maybe take out Sane. I like Sane, but I do think we might have to take him out because he's not doing the right thing. Put Havertz over on the wing, put Undav on top. All right.
Anyways, Group F, we're going to go quickly. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia eliminated.
This is a pretty fun group. Japan and Netherlands, both of them great.
Yeah.
Even Sweden's look decent.
But Tunisia's been they've been
that's
the
the
deadline.
worst team in the
They've
World
been the
Cup.
deadline.
Tunisia.
I would say they do have to play some pretty good teams.
Yeah.
But I thought they would have done better
I don't know.
against Sweden.
Their keeper is just some 50 FPS, bro. Just diving too. That's just not good.
Look, it's overall a really solid group. What do you want? Just to need. It's like the Vikings playing in the NFC North.
Group G, Belgium and
Let me get my mic.
It's Egypt in first, Iran, Belgium tied at 2 points each, and New Zealand last. Belgium should have gotten all 9 points this group. This is the easiest group the European countries gotten.
Egypt's been looking decent. They're fun to watch.
Yeah.
Belgium's just so disappointing. I really have nothing to say. That's just a bad
How do you tie Iran? This team, Iran
That keeper was crazy though.
Iran is
Flying
flying in from Mexico every single game and having to immediately fly out.
I would say this. Egypt seems like a very resilient group. Just a mentally strong group.
I love their attack. Their attack is super fun to watch. They really
Most of
go
them
hard.
They move the ball around really well.
in probably his last World Cup. Group H destroyed the tournament. Spain, Uruguay, Cape Verde, and Saudi Arabia. Cape Verde all day.
Hang it in there.
Cape Verde.
And Saudi Arabia, they qualified to the knockouts.
Cape Verde, that
I'm
I honestly thought they should have beat Uruguay
Yeah.
if they would have given them the pen. They really should have. I think they were robbed of the pen. I really think that this team is just doing great things.
It's a good group. I thought Cape Verde was going to come out last, but they really did they did persevere, and they played pretty well.
This
I
is
mean,
this is why I'm glad they expanded the tournament, because this is just the stuff I wanted to see.
Cape Verde would have qualified if in the normal tournament they topped their group in African qualifying, which
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This team's good. The keeper, I know he might have had a little bit of a bad game, but still, like, they were able to come out and tie it. So, like,
up to what is it now? 20 million followers on Instagram.
I'll say this: the talent on Spain is not proportional to their performance. I want to see Spain play better. I
Well,
wanna see them play better.
Yamal and Williams have been hurt recently, so Yamal back. They won 4-0.
yeah, we saw what we were expecting from Spain in the last game. And if I think they keep it up, they'll be the team we expected.
Are they the team to beat?
No.
No, it's France.
It's
so.
France.
And speaking of France, Group I, Norway and France both getting wins. They play later today against, and then Senegal and Iraq both lost.
I mean, if no,
I think if Norway beats Senegal, they need to win this game, obviously.
I watched the French's first game, and their first half was not good.
No,
at all.
I know everybody's saying Mbappe did great. I'm wearing the jersey. I love Mbappe, but we just ignored his entire performance because of those 2 goals.
The
He
first
played
half-
horrible.
The first half was rough, but the French team picked it up in the second half. Some halftime adjustments.
I vote we change Mbappe's name to Saka. He sucks.
He did. I do think he has the best goal of the tournament, though.
You think so?
I think his goal is the best one in the tournament so far.
I like Senegal's through balls though. Like
Senegal's
their
easy.
long passes are pretty good.
If Senegal had a better striker than Nicolas Jackson, they would be better.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, they almost scored.
Yeah, I'm a better striker than
No, you were not.
No, that's just from like the interview he did. He did like a media day. He said his name. All fans.
That is a competitive group. Senegal's good, and I think Norway's going to get it done. I think, but I think Senegal really had a chance to do better.
Jackson is like a poor man's Romelu Lukaku. Folds in every single big game possible.
It's funny to watch though.
It's fun to watch him. There's a bunch of close calls.
Alright, next.
Messi's hat trick group.
Yeah.
Argentina group J. Not really anything else to talk about in this. but-
Messi
No.
with a hat trick.
Yeah, I mean, Messi, nice job, man. Doing it out there at 38. You
The
know,
goat still rocking.
I'm not gonna say the
Well,
goat,
look,
but-
I'll say this.
The debate is over. Also,
Guys,
Not over.
Portugal still could play Argentina though. I mean,
it's not over. It's not
we
over.
still could have a Portugal-Argentina knockout round. I'm taking Portugal.
Yeah.
But we can get that. It's
I'm not gonna deny
possible.
that he played. That team is like that was a bad team. So I'm not gonna deny the hat trick's not
That's
crazy
still
at his age. Amazing.
I could have gotten a hat trick on that team.
Bro, he scored on 11.
Messi's great. Should some of those been saved or not happened at all? Probably. Is he getting golden opportunities from his team? Absolutely.
Alright, on to the last group.
Last two groups. Colombia, DR Congo, Portugal, Uzbekistan, Portugal tying DR Congo.
Yeah, that was so bad.
Yeah.
I don't.
Ronaldo.
Anybody who blames Ronaldo though is crazy because he barely touched the ball.
And that's the problem. He's 41. Why is he playing?
Why are we relying on Ronaldo to score a goal? It's just bad coaching.
Tell me this though. Argentina's relying on Messi. So tell me this. Tell me, look, if Ronaldo was the GOAT, though, he should be able to pick up his team's weight. You still have Alex Ovechkin out there doing it at 40 years old in hockey. I want to see
LeBron
something
doing it at 42.
Yeah, but nobody gives a crap about.
Look, I'm not. We're just saying he's getting tripled. Well, every single time he gets the ball, there's 3 defenders on him.
Alright, so then-
He's 41 years old.
So that's your advantage. That's your advantage.
They weren't. They were just. They weren't feeding him any good balls. There was no chance he had to score except for that one time. Even that one time, it would have had to have had a perfect shot.
If they're gonna
Ball shot
triple-
off his back foot and he's facing you, and the goal's over this way. He's not hitting that.
If they're gonna triple Ronaldo, then there's gonna be open players. So
Yeah, they're
you
just
gotta
not
use-
taking advantage of that space at all.
Yeah,
The whole entire Portugal team's been
if
disappointing.
Portugal wants to win, they have to take advantage of that.
Let's be honest. Ronaldo's a World Cup choker.
I just don't. I don't
He has
think.
0 goals or assists in the knockout stages
Yes,
of the
I
World
don't
Cup.
think Ronaldo's going to the World Cup. But to say the reason that Portugal sucks is entirely wrong. Portugal as a team sucks.
I think their coaching's just really bad.
Yes, the coach was horrible.
they've got an amazing team. I just give credit to our Congo. They knew the right way to attack that game.
Yeah, they did.
Swarm in the box, make them take the long shots, and just have them beat you. Alright. Final group, England, Ghana, Panama, Croatia.
This is a fun
I
group.
think we expect
That England and Croatia
Okay.
game, that was a great game. So all those goals were phenomenal. I really think both teams were very competitive, and I know the score went before too, so basically this evening, I looking at could have went either way.
I think both teams will go far. I think they'll both. Well, I mean, they'll probably
Yeah, I think Croatia definitely wins their next two games. Definitely stay at least a second.
Alright. Game predictions, final bit of the World Cup segment. Norway versus Senegal.
3-2.
Huge game.
2-1 Norway.
2-1 Norway.
3-1 Norway.
I'm going 2-1 Norway.
I was going 3-2 Norway.
Alright, all Norway. Switzerland v Canada, we know who he's picking.
Switzerland 17-0.
What?
God.
No, that's unrealistic. 7-0 Switzerland.
Evan.
There's been a lot of ties, so I'm going to go 1-1. Switzerland, Canada.
I agree. Except 0-0.
You guys are dumb. It's gonna be 7.
I was going 4-2 Canada.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Japan v Sweden.
This is a fun game. I'm thinking.
I'm gonna say. I think it's gonna be Sweden 1-1.
I think it's going to be 4-2 Japan.
Really?
Actually, 4-1. 4-1 Japan.
We'll see. Sweden will win in the shootout.
They don't do penalties in the group
okay.
stage.
So that's just a tie.
Yeah.
But then 1-1.
I'm going 4-1 Japan.
Give me 2-0 Japan.
I'm getting 1-0 Japan.
Alright. Turkey versus USA, but
4-0. No, actually I did that last time. 5-0 USA.
USA is going to be resting all their players.
I'm thinking 2-2.
I just don't trust Turkey. I do think they get a goal. 2-1 USA.
I'm gonna take 3-0 USA.
Actually, I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1? Alright. Norway versus France, probably the best group, or best game out here.
3-0 Norway. Hot take of the century. No, not the century, but
This is tough for me.
I'm taking 3-0 Norway.
I'm saying 2-2.
Saying 2-1 France.
France 1-1. Or I guess tie?
1-1.
We're gonna take them tie.
Alright, Uruguay versus Spain.
Yeah, so Uruguay's been horrible, so I'm going to go.
I'm gonna go Spain.
I might go 3-0 Spain.
3-0
Look,
Spain.
I know Uruguay's been bad, but I'm going for an upset. 2-1 Uruguay.
It's possible. What do you think?
I'm gonna go a Spain 2-1.
Alright, last game of this week, Colombia versus Portugal.
4-1 Colombia.
Colombia's my team, but I'm gonna go 1-0.
Why would you say it like that? That was stupid. Just 1-1.
I'm going to go Portugal 2-1 because I believe.
I'll go Colombia 1-0.
Alright, one thing about baseball, we'll be able to cover the All-Star game. We're going to pick our All-Star teams next episode, but real quick, All-Star voting is out. It's been very questionable. Blue Jays fans have shown their support, but if you guys want to make sure the right picks are chosen, go ahead and vote.
On that note, I'm just gonna quickly say my one piece about the NFL. Titans are extending Jeffrey Simmons.
Everybody should be starting to think about fantasy football and getting back into that.
$100 million guaranteed.
We'll probably make a video about the fantasy football draft.
Put your punishments that you're gonna do in the comments. I want to see them.
Oh yeah, we gotta have some ideas.
Yeah, I would love some ideas. You give some ideas, we'll probably choose one.
We can't just tortilla every
All
time.
right. Now we don't really talk about it on here, but golf, it's a big deal. Right now, U.S. Open just finished at Shinnecock Hills. My personal favorite course. Really difficult course. Pin placements were tough. Fairways were narrow. Wyndham Clark wins the U.S. Open in a narrow finish. Sam Burns finished with a -3 score. Wyndham Clark was -4, but going into the fourth round, Wyndham Clark was -7, and the rest of the field, the next best was -1 under or better. JJ Spahn, the winner of the 2025 U.S. Open, did not make the cut. And then Scheffler, going for the career Grand Slam, always missing his U.S. Open. He finished with even par, tied for fourth, and was unable to complete it. Tom Kim finished in third with 1 under, and then the rest of the field was even or higher. Any thoughts?
I did see a few clips earlier this morning. I watched a bit of Sports Center. I think it was Sam Burns. He had a putt that would have closed the gap. He was closing it on Clark around like hole 12 or so. Misses a putt.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
Just by about an inch, causes him some points there, a point there, and I think he was only one down. I think I would have tied him with
Wyndham Clark?
Yeah, at -4.
I don't remember, but I will say, other news, Shinnecock had a $22.5 million purse, Wyndham Clark won $4.5 million, huge purse just for a tournament. And then arguably the biggest thing that came out of this, Bryson DeChambeau misses the cut for the 3rd straight major. He missed it at the Masters, the PGA Championship, and goes on to miss the cut at the U.S. Open. He is always ranked in the top 10, top 5 in the world. Is he still a top 5 player? I personally do not believe so.
I think he's just struggling right now. Like, I watch his YouTube channel.
He's too dedicated to his YouTube.
Yeah.
So, but he's a great player. I think he's gonna struggle. Right
And
now.
also, maybe it's some karma for leaving the tour for Live Golf.
Yeah, Bryson DeChambeau talked about how if the tour, now that Live Golf is dissolving, if the tour wants him back, he's not going to waive the penalty because he thinks he's too good for that. He's going to say they have to invite him if they want him to come back, or he'll just permanently do YouTube. I think that's a bad choice. I say take the penalty, go back to the tour, play against the best in the world. YouTube is YouTube. It's not permanent. I think he is getting worse and worse. He has to make some serious changes if he wants to get back into the loop.
Yep.
Quickly on to F1. We don't cover it a lot, but huge news. Lewis Hamilton gets his first win in red. His first win with Ferrari, and he wins it in Spain.
Yep.
Same place. Michael Schumacher won his first win with Ferrari. The podium was Lewis, George, and Lando. Verstappen finished in 4th, so his car's getting better. The championship leader and the dude who's pretty much won every single race, Kimi Antonelli, DNF'd. Go tune into the next race in Sunday in Austria. And Charles Leclerc, DNF'd.
I'm hoping for a Lewis Hamilton win this weekend, so he would have more points. Because right now he's in 2nd.
Yeah. You want an Austrian win. His car is not good enough.
Lewis in 8.
Just quick tennis because this is quick. Carlos Alcaraz, you should have known already, but if you didn't know, he's not playing in Wimbledon. Wimbledon qualifiers are starting today. They've actually been going on since 6 in the morning. Sinner's coming off of a huge upset at French Open, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's too bad. Also, Serena will be playing singles and doubles coming out of retirement for winners.
Nice.
One other thing before we talk about what you need to talk about. I know for a fact the PWHL draft just happened, and in the PWHL draft, Caroline Harvey, U.S. team superstar, was selected first overall to the Vancouver Golden Knights. Good for her. She played really good in the Olympics, and it's good to see.
Okay, my hot take's gonna be Cooper Flag for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yours is always just an award, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Cooper Flag, he's pretty tall, too, right? So, like, well, I guess
Just
all NBA players are tall, but I feel like he's gonna have a breakout
So is
season.
Alvarado.
I will say this, for a small forward, he is pretty tall.
Yeah. My hot take: Senegal get grouped out of the group stage. I think that the goal differential is going to be too bad. I say they lose to Norway, and I think they only beat Iraq 1-0. And I think the goal differential on 3 points is too bad. They don't get through.
Evan, hot take?
You're not gonna go? I think Dennis Undav is going to win Player of the Tournament. I think Germany's going to win the entire World Cup.
That's crazy.
I would say that's outrageous. But
It's supposed to be a hot take.
I had already said I basically already said it, but I'm going to change what I said earlier. When we were doing predictions for the World Cup matches, I had said Uruguay will beat Spain 3-1. I am switching it. I think Uruguay will beat Spain 5-1.
Holy. That's
my hot take.
0 vote.
Okay.
Overall, that's our thoughts and opinions for this episode. Thank you for tuning in for episode 6 of Knights of the Square Table. Come back next week for episode 7.
Stay square.